What's up, you guys? We're back, MFers. Welcome to episode, I think it's 108, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast.
Yeah. We took some
Brother,
time off, but we're
yep,
back. We're ready. We're what? 40 days away from the Jets kicking off
yep.
against the 49ers at San Francisco. And we're what? 36 days away from Thursday night football.
Yes,
Ravens.
we are. Yes, we are. Ravens Chiefs to open it all up.
Yeah. Wow. Oof. I gotta tell you, Kev, maybe it's a good thing that up until this point, Jets, and I'm going to use a word that might not fit, but it's been stagnant. Like we're not hearing, oh, this guy is outstanding. This guy is so good. This guy is so bad. It's almost like the whole team has become finally one unit.
Listen, all you heard last year was hype, 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 hard knocks, hype, more hype,
Yeah.
Super Bowl, this, that. Let's just focus this year. An offense, a training camp with no drama. I mean, we'll get to Hassan Reddick.
Let's just rewind a bit. You said a camp.
And let me start off this by saying a big sayonara to Zach Wilson.
Yeah. I want to say this. You were talking about the hype train.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the hype train last year was also due to us. Like we were like not I mean us as far as podcasters, media guys, we were hyping as a
Yeah, everybody was excited. Well, we got Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, we're going to
exactly.
the Super Bowl, you know?
But I feel there was some hype from this team, like when they interviewed. I'm not getting that this year. I'm not hearing hype coming from Wilson. I'm not hearing hype coming from Sauce. I'm just hearing one job, one mission, one team. That's what it sounds like to me.
Focus, man. Focus.
Yeah.
Details. Pay attention to details. Forget all the outside noise and the hype and the tweeting and everything. Just play football.
Exactly. And maybe it's because the luster has run out. Like I'm not seeing Aaron Rodgers out on the town with these players, those players hanging out with this.
Like, going to this play, to the Broadway, this, that.
Yeah. I
play football.
I feel like finally now we're getting to see an organization all on the same page, and it started from OTAs. Like it started in June. It started, April after the draft. It started from that.
Does it go back to what he said of everything, all the bullshit that has nothing to do with winning needs to get out of the building? Is that part of that? So
yeah. There's no leaking to the news. Like every 2 seconds last year, there was leaks coming out, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, man, I heard he lit it up today.
Yeah.
In practice. 10 for 12, I heard, 6 TDs. Wilson had 3, Hall 2. Malachi Corley, man. I think.
Yeah, and Kevin, we haven't been on for so long, and a lot of the stuff we might discuss in this episode might be old news, but their draft was something special. I mean, when you think about what we walked away with that draft, where I believe going into that draft, we had 5 picks and walked away with 7 picks,
I mean, say what you want about Douglas. Say what you want about Joe D. I mean, he screwed up with Zach. Nobody ever screwed up before. Nobody ever picked the wrong quarterback. All right.
No, Kevin, but the problem I have, and again, people could throw me under the bus, and Greg, enough already. It's been 5 years now, going on 5 years, whatever. I still will go back to, and listen, someone's going to say, well, he's not even going to make Minnesota as a starter. I still feel like Sam could have been okay if Joe D built around him. Anyway, it's a moot point. It's done. Like, I'm not even going to go back on that. Dak was terrible. I don't think Zach's even going to win the starting job in Denver. I really don't. I really don't, you know?
No, I could see him as the backup. I could see him as or
Yeah.
maybe starting the first game or two and then
Yeah, I don't even know about that, but it's been quiet on that front. You're not hearing much about how he's doing, or have you heard anything? How is he doing? Do we even know?
no, no.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've been paying it's a distant memory, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been paying attention to us. Enamored by this offensive line we finally got. If they
Final.
stay healthy, if they stay healthy.
But the thing is, Kevin, if we look at the O line as of right now, July 31st, and maybe I don't have maybe my memory, it's Tippmann, AVT.
Mm-hmm.
It's Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the guy we signed from Dallas? It's
Tyron
It's,
Smith.
yeah, that's four. And who's the fifth?
Simpson, John Simpson.
Okay. Now, the good news is, if you want to look at good news, if anyone goes down on this line, you still have a Max Mitchell you could plug in. The kid we drafted from Penn State, Aluf,
Yep.
if I'm pronouncing it, Pagino. Like, these are guys now we could plug in and not feel like, ooh, what's going on?
Right.
Like, you know, so
yeah,
we
depth, finally, depth.
We have 7 men now we could feel good about. Now, people might say, oh, really, Greg? Max Mitchell? Yeah, I have confidence in Max Mitchell, you know? And I know people were worried yesterday. I heard somebody say, oh, Tippmann's going to get Rodgers killed. Well, I know he had a couple of bad snaps. Everyone has their bad days, even in life. I get up to go to work.
I think. I heard he stepped on his foot.
Yeah, I heard he stepped on his foot, and then after that, 4 or 5 of the snaps were high, could have got him killed. I get it. We all have a bad day. I have a bad day at work. You have a bad day at work. Tippmann had a bad day at work. What we have to worry about is that his one bad day is not like quicksand. It becomes 2 bad days, and he keeps sinking and sinking and sinking. I heard somebody say, go out and sign McGovern again. Get McGovern back here. Relax, people.
Relax.
You know?
It's August 1st tomorrow. Relax.
Yeah, and it's August 1st, and we're going to get some football, the Hall of Fame game.
Damn right.
You know?
Damn right.
You know, and August is going to go quick, Kevin. I feel August always flies. It always did. Even when I was a kid in school, August started and ended before you knew it.
And before you know it, man, it's going to be that Thursday night, the Chiefs and the Ravens, and then what do you think about what do you think about opening on a Monday night again? What do you guys think about opening on a Monday night again?
You know, I'm wondering.
You
know how last year we kid around and we said football has a script? People said, oh, yeah, you know. Well, the perfect script now would be the reversal. We go out to San Francisco and we win. We put it now. I don't want to say a hurting, but we win. I don't care if it's 10-3, 17-14. We win. That would be the perfect start to the script of us winning. Of us winning.
I agree.
You know?
Listen, if you can go out there and steal that game,
go ahead.
You could start 4-1, 5-1.
Yep.
You know, I mean, theoretically.
Now, Kevin,
my mouth to God's ears.
Yeah. Let me ask you. I don't know if you have the Jet schedule in front of you.
I do not. But I'm familiar with it.
Okay, all right. Were the football gods fair to us? We always say there's the football gods, there's the football this, there's the black cloud, there's this, there's that. I heard some Jet fans cursing that again. They're putting us on Monday night. They're trying to curse us. Blah blah blah.
Oh, please.
Well, anyway, forget the Monday night.
Look at the Monday night as a chance for redemption from last year's Monday night.
But let me just say this to you, and this is where I get aggravated. Me personally, I don't think. And listen, you got to play who's on your schedule, so it's not even about the teams. I don't like what the NFL did to us. Now, maybe because we're good talk. We're good TV watch.
3 games in 10 days.
Exactly. 3 games in 10 days with a 40-year-old quarterback.
Yep.
What is the NFL?
And we're going to London.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the NFL trying to say? That within 10 days of September, by September 15th, right? Whatever that is, September 19th, we'll know if the Jets are real or something we can put in our rear view mirrors and move on from them. That's what I feel like. 3 games in 10 days. And not only that, Kevin, as fans, we love it. But 7 standalone games in our first 11 weeks, in our
Crazy,
first
man.
11 games.
Crazy. And who knows where you're at by the end of the season? You
Yeah.
start getting flexed.
Exactly. If you're 9-2, even 8-3, they're going to start putting us on Sunday nights, which is fine. It just means we're doing well. But I don't know if they did us a disservice of 10 games in 3 games in 10 days with a 40-year-old quarterback.
That's rough, man. That's rough. That's rough for any team.
Yeah.
Regardless of the quarterback age. That's a lot. That's a lot in 10 days.
Yeah, no, and for those out there who don't have the schedule in front of them, real quick, we're going to start off with on September 9th, Monday night at San Francisco, folks. Not even at our home where you say, all right, we're home. 6 days later, we're going to be playing a 1 o'clock game against Tennessee at Tennessee.
Yep.
At Tennessee. And then on short rest, and I don't care, everyone says this team's going to suck this year. They might be the worst team in the league. I don't know if that's true. All I know is whenever they play us, they beat us, and it's a rivalry game. We got 3 days rest after Tennessee to get ready for a Thursday night game for the Patriots.
Opening day at the stadium. Opening night, rather.
Opening night, yeah.
Against your division rival.
Yeah.
Man,
you know,
there is no way in hell you can lose that game.
No, I know, Kevin, but you're talking about, and listen, Rodgers, I know Tom Brady is the GOAT, but Rodgers is not far behind. I know he only won 1 Super Bowl, and everyone's going to hang that on him. I understand Rodgers is great. We love him. I'm glad he's here. But 3 games in 10 days for a 40-year-old?
It's a lot, man. Like I said, it's a lot for anybody.
So here's my question. I know Greenberg was joking around and said he doesn't even want him to play the first game because he's worried about it being cursed. He wants to save him for week 2. And this is a stupid question. I'm just throwing this out there. If the 49er game by the 3rd quarter is in the bag, like we have it big or we're losing bad, where there's no right, and you bring in Tyrod Taylor, right?
Tyrod Taylor show, absolutely.
Yeah. Same thing in Tennessee. If we're up big by the 3rd quarter, I pull him, right? Does that make sense? Or are we just old fickle Jet fans who just, no, pull him, don't get him hurt, you know? 3 games, 10 days,
I mean, you could go with did Belichick ever pull Brady, no matter how much they were ahead? No, he stayed out there and they kept laying it on.
No, especially against us.
Yeah,
but did Brady in his final few years at 39, for however old Brady was, did he, and I would have to go back and maybe someone could tell us, did Brady ever play 3 games in 10 days at 40 years old?
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think they had any scheduling like that back then. You know? Think about it. There was no Thursday night games back then, right?
No, but in his last few years, his last few years when he was 40, whatever it was, there were Thursday night.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, you're talking
like I said, it'd be a lot for Mahomes. It'd be a lot for Burrow.
Exactly. And this is why I'm saying, like, I don't think the scheduled Giants did us any favors with these first 3 games in 10 days. And the fact that 2 of them are on the road, and the second road game is coming after a short week on a Monday night. Where San Francisco, it's 3 hours difference, but flying back to the East Coast, we lose the 3 hours.
Yep.
We lose the 3 hours, so you're going to fly in.
And you're not even getting that full week's rest, that extra.
You're flying, you're going to land sometime at LaGuardia, JFK, wherever, Newark, at Tuesday morning, go back to the facility, check in, meeting, and then it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever, recover, boom, back on the plane Saturday to get out to Tennessee for the Sunday afternoon game.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, that's a lot. That's a lot. And like I said, and add in, what is it, a couple weeks later, the London game? You know?
Yeah, then the Broncos come to us, and then it's off to London. Yep.
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 Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
And
if
Kevin,
you
I don't
if you
know.
can get through that stretch unscathed, like
Yeah. Because I always thought, Kevin, and I know teams have the choice, yay or nay. Usually after the London game, you're
mhm,
allowed, you get the bye.
usually, yes.
Usually teams could, say yay or nay to that. The Jets said nay to that, but then they got to go. Then they got Buffalo coming in for another Monday night game.
Hey, at least it's home, right?
Yeah, yeah. But don't forget, again, London. I know it's a Sunday game in London, but it's 5 hours ahead. So that's the good thing. Like when we come back, we won't, we'll gain those hours back
Yeah.
in a sense. But I mean, you're looking at those first 6 weeks, and
Yeah, and I mean you're not going to see him in the preseason.
no,
So wait, no, nope, nope.
it sounds like Sal has already put the kibosh on that. That's not happening.
Absolutely. I don't want to see him in the preseason.
And
Why?
I'm fine. And I'll be honest with you, Kevin. I'll be goddamn straight up honest with you. I don't even want to see Tyrod Taylor. I know enough about Tyrod Taylor.
Mhm.
Now, I know they want to see the cadence and in live action, so we are going to see him. I want to see these backups. I want to see, the two other quarterbacks
Yeah.
we just signed recently. I wrote their names
Let's
down.
see these camp arms go at it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I want to see what's his name? Peasley, right? That was
Yep.
the third stringer. Then we
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
signed
Mm-hmm.
two others, this Adrian Martinez
Yes,
and
Martinez. Yep.
yeah, and we signed another quarterback, I thought. And Ben Bryant. I want to see these kids play. I don't even want to see I know what Tyrod Taylor could do.
We know what you know what they both are. You
Yeah.
know what they
And
are.
and Kevin, we finally have a decent enough backup where I don't want to put anything negative out there, but I feel good with Taylor with this group
Me
because
too.
this group is stacked on offense and on defense.
Hey, how about this Braylon Allen kid?
Yeah,
He's a beast, man.
yeah, yeah,
Crazy. I think the two guys you got to watch are Allen and Corley.
yeah. I mean, you're talking about Braylon Allen, 6'1", 235 pounds. There's already talk about what was his name from last? I can't. I'm so hyped up. Aka, the guy's last name.
Abanaconda.
Yeah, that he might not even make the team.
Right.
That he might not even make the team.
And why not come up plays with the two of them in the backfield? Allen and Hall.
They might. Kevin, this is. I don't want to sit here because every time we wax poetic and we get all ahead of ourselves and we get all
Well, we're
hyped,
Jeff fans. We're Jeff fans. The
yeah,
offseason and
that's
training
what we
camp is
do.
when we have to be excited.
Yeah,
Because usually by week 4 or 5, we're like, here we go again.
exactly. And that's why, Kevin, I said to you, I don't think the football gods did us any favors with 3 games in 10 days. It's almost like they're saying, let's see if this team is for real. Let's make it as hard as possible. And if they could get through this fire and flame and get out of this smoke-filled room, then they're going to be all right.
Then we'll pay attention to them.
Yeah, maybe that'll be the case. I am very happy, but that the football gods gave us a late bye. To have the last week in November off, week 12, to me is excellent. I
Right.
think it's
Yeah.
perfect. I don't know how the players feel. For me, I love it. The later, the better.
And I have a question. Where is Hassan Reddick?
This is where sometimes,
Where is he?
yeah, this is where sometimes you ask yourself, Joe D, but why? Like this all had to be squared away before. Now, the only thing I could think of, because everyone keeps saying the deal was done, he was happy with what was going on, he was going to play on this salary. Who got in Hassan Reddick's ear and told him, no, ask for more. You're the main man.
I think when we traded JFM, that he thought he had all the leverage now. He's like, you know what? I'm going to sit back now because I got the leverage on them.
I don't know, Kev.
You got rid of Huff, right? And you got rid of JFM. You
And let me ask you something now.
think
Are
him and
you
his agent weren't paying attention to that? I'll say, all right.
Well, you brought up two things I wanted to touch on. The JFM, I know Jet fans loved him. I never did, so I'm glad he's gone. I'm so glad. He may have
I
been
knew
a
you
nice
were.
guy. And
I knew
listen,
you were.
nice guy, I get it. He's a nice guy and all, but he cost us enough crap on that field. I'm sorry, Kevin. Maybe I'm just not a fan of his, but I feel like for every good play, we had to sit through two shitty ass penalties or two shitty ass plays. So for me, I'm glad he's gone. The one thing is, now this deal with Hassan Reddick, he's holding out, he wants more money. Why didn't the Jets just keep Huff, a younger kid, and pay him?
I don't know.
Do the
And
Jets sometimes?
again, I think him seeing Huff gone, JFM gone, he obviously him and his agent, we got leverage now. So now we're
Yeah.
going to hold out.
We're going to see, because I keep hearing Jermaine Johnson looks great. When Aaron Rodgers comes out and tells you Kinlaw is a beast, if I'm a son,
Yeah.
and listen, these guys know when they're being farted and it's just talk. But if I'm Hassan Ray, I gotta say something. I gotta get out there, show these guys what I can do. It's New York. This team wins and I win. The money is gonna come. The money is gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
If not from the Jets, someone else. But the money is gonna come. But again, I didn't understand this. Don't get me wrong. I'm being a hypocrite, because when the trade went down, I jumped for joy. I love it. Everyone said, "Yeah, he's going to play on the old contract." Blah blah blah. And here we go. Now there's a story, but he's the only story, so that's good.
Is part of it? You think we don't want to go through training camp and we'll show up for game one?
I thought so, Kevin, up until Monday, where now, if I remember how it works, is that every day he misses goes against his
Fine. Yeah.
salary.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
even Josina Anderson reported that on a Friday and said it sounds like it's coming to an end because of this money issue. And here we are, Wednesday, day 3, and he's still losing money and it's still working against him, and he don't seem to give a rat's ass. So
And I'm going to make a prediction here.
already, okay.
I'm going to say that Devontae Adams,
okay,
is a Jet by Halloween.
All right, by the trade deadline then. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because they asked Rodgers about it today, I think it was.
Okay.
And he said, "Oh, I was talking about." They said, "Well, you said you can't wait to play with him again."
Yeah.
I was talking about golf. He's
yeah, because you don't want to be tampering and be
no, losing draft picks or nothing like that. No.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about golf.
Yeah. No, but like I mean, I haven't. Have you gone to any of the practices? Have you had a chance?
No.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, I got to bitch about something.
Go ahead.
And I direct this to the Jets. What the hell did you get rid of the night at the stadium for? What a great thing for your fans.
Mm.
On a Saturday night to go out there, it didn't cost anything. It didn't cost anything for parking. You made concession money. You made you made souvenir money. It was a great night for everybody. It ended with fireworks. Everybody had a terrific time. They got rid of it this year and last year. And I just want to know why. Just want to know why. And now you got to go over to Florham Park over there. You got to go a parking lot, take a shuttle bus. It's oh, gee, the hell out of here.
But Kevin, I give a lot of props to these fellow Jet fans who do that. I can't. There's work, there's family. I can't get over there the way some of these. God bless them. They get over there every practice. I don't know how they do it, but props to them.
Okay, which again is my point of you got rid of this thing on a Saturday night where the people that work all during the week and everything that can't make it over there that are still Jet fans, you like pulled it right out from under them. And rant over, but I had a bitch about that.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, maybe we should reach out to someone in the Jet organization and find out why they did what they did.
Yeah.
But
Great night for the fans, that was.
yeah,
And it's sorely missed.
yeah. Now, as far as I know, other than Xavier Gibson, there hasn't been any major injuries, which is another good thing.
Correct.
You know?
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, are you upset that they cut fullback Nick Bowden the other day?
Honestly, I'd make Braylon Allen a fullback.
Mm. Well, the kid that they signed from Detroit, this tight end Anthony Fursker, not only is he tight end, but he could also play fullback. So you might see him taking over that role. Maybe the Jets figure, we get an extra tight end if needed and a fullback,
I
where
mean,
Nick
I think
Bowden was just a fullback.
like a Tony Richardson.
Mm.
Remember him?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of
I mean,
course.
could you see Allen just blowing people over so Brees could take off? I
It
can.
wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, the kid is 6'1", 235 pounds.
That's right.
6'1", 235 pounds.
And then you do it enough, and then maybe one time you give him the ball.
Yeah. And Kevin, you know who I hear is quietly having, I don't know if it's quietly, but he's definitely having a good camp. I know he's got a lot to learn. But the kid that we drafted in the 5th round with the 176th pick, Quantez Stiggers from Toronto Argonauts,
Yes.
Toronto Argos,
Yeah,
they
the
say
D
this
back.
kid, he
Yep.
had a couple interceptions. He's looking good. And
Yep.
he's going to be one to watch in this first preseason game next week on Saturday night.
They're talking up Lazard too, how he looks so much different from last year. That
I'm listening.
he kind of let on that once Aaron went down last year, and I guess he played a game or two with Zach, like he
He
lost.
half-assed it.
He half-assed it.
Then that's a player I don't want here. That's a player I don't want here.
Right?
You know?
And now
And,
we're all excited again because Aaron's back. Well, what happens
yeah,
if he goes down?
exactly.
What happens
But
when he
then
goes down?
what happened to Lazard today? I heard he wasn't at practice. Maybe he was, but he wasn't in equipment. He wasn't practicing today. So what's up with it? Is it just veterans,
I heard something
rest
about it. He
day?
had general body soreness or
Okay.
whatever.
What does that mean? General body
Whatever
soreness?
that means.
Come to my world. I have general body soreness
Every
day when
freaking
you're
day.
freaking 54 years old. You have general body soreness every day.
Hey man, I turned 60 this year.
Wow. God bless.
60
Me 55.
60 last January.
Okay. I'll be 55. So,
Oh,
Kev, again, I know you don't have the schedule in front of you, but is there any game on this list that you can't wait? Like, other than the Jet 49er because it's opening day, is there a game late in the season that you're saying, this is the game that's going to let me know that?
no, you know what I'm looking forward to most now?
Go ahead.
Opening night here against the Pats. I'm looking for. Let's AFC East division game. Let's start on the right foot.
Okay. The game
let's get that one division win right under our belt.
No, it makes sense. The game I'm looking forward to is us going to Pittsburgh.
Because
it's a Sunday night game. The Steeler fans will be out in.
Oh, yeah, be rabid. The towels will be going. Yep.
The announcers will be telling you how great the Steelers are, how Russell Wilson, if he's healthy, jump-started his career under Tomlin and the Iron Curtain, and they'll bring out all their big shot names. That will be the game for me that if we could come out of Pittsburgh with the win, I'll be like, all right, this team has opened my eyes to something that could be special.
Yeah.
And not to say if they lost that game, it still can't be a special year, but it's hard to win in Pittsburgh, Kevin. And on a Sunday night, the nation is watching.
To me, the two most important things are win your home games and win your division games.
Yeah.
You do that, everything's going to fall into place.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
It just is. It just is. There's no reason in hell you shouldn't beat the Pats twice this year. No reason in hell.
No, you're right. But Kevin, we thought that last year. Even with Zach, we still thought they should have. And technically, that JFM interception that killed the drive that would have put us up at halftime. But whatever. Again, let's not go back about last year.
No,
Let's
no, no,
try
no.
this year, Kevin, to just focus on the future and what's ahead of us. I'm going to try
Where
my
I'm at. That's where I'm at, baby. That's
yeah.
where I'm at.
I'm gonna try my best. And as now practice is in full swing, and now next Saturday, we'll have our first game. We're gonna
Yep.
have a lot more to talk about. Cuts will start coming in.
Yep.
So things would pick up. Like right now, what can we say that hasn't been said, or
Nothing.
Yeah.
We're everything's right up to date. We're ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. No major injuries, knock on wood. Even the Gibson injury. Yeah, I know, but we have to report it. Even the Gibson injury doesn't seem to be
Not a big
catastrophic.
deal.
He's
Right.
coming
Yeah.
back. And you know what? The O-line, the fact that the O-line is practicing this early in the season is
Together.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
What a concept.
Yeah.
Gel, continuity. Come on.
No, exactly. And we're gonna get Chuck Clark back for a full season
Nice.
at safety,
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
Hey, man. I'm pumped up. Let's go. Just like every freaking season at this time. I'm pumped up. Let's go.
Yeah. You know what, Kevin, I found interesting? That after practice, Tyron Smith stayed around to help the younger kids with their blocking and everything.
Yep.
This team just seems to be gelling a lot quicker, and the eyes on the prize this year. It's not the eyes on being on Hard Knocks, or being at the Ranger game, or being at an Islander or a Knick game.
Yep. That's all you saw. That's all you saw last year.
Yeah, every 2 seconds.
We're at the Broadway play. We're here. Yeah. And thank God the bunny suit man is gone. Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Guy was a bit of a clown to me, but
yeah, and I never expected that. I thought he would come in here.
I mean, there's some games. I mean, I won't go again. We're rehashing it, but there's some games, like important games, you should come wanting to rip somebody's head off. Tenacity, angry. Go out there and play angry. You're showing up in bunny suits.
Yeah. No, I get it. And those were back in the day. That's the time where we were still somewhat alive.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a game you show up like you want to kill somebody.
But to me, Kevin, I blame the coaches on that. I understand
these
are
yes,
and you don't want to take the fun away, but you still have to say, you know what? No. Do you think, and maybe I'm wrong, Kevin, he's playing for the Patriots. Is he showing up in that bunny suit? Did the Patriots do stuff like that? I don't know. Maybe they did, and I just don't remember, but whatever. I can't worry about what the other 31 teams do. I got to worry about what my New York Jets are doing.
Right there with you. Right there with you.
Now, Kev, before, like I said, I don't have much to say. As the weeks go on, we'll have more. The one thing I want to ask you, are you so worried? Is it a big deal? No story there. Media making more out of it than what it is. The Wilson and the Rodgers arguing.
I was going to get into that.
2 days.
Good. I like that. They're communicating, be it yelling at each other or talking at each other. That's how you iron shit out. That's how you get on the same page.
Agree.
And it's hot out there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I agree with you. Like Wilson is no longer a rookie. This is his 3rd year. He's the receiving head on that team.
Yes.
Lazard's got the years over him, but this is Wilson's squad. He's got to take, responsibility. So by him saying to Rodgers, throw me the ball when I do this, that I like the fact that
they're hashing it out. Oh, and Rodgers is going, well, you're over there, and you see, I like that.
Because last year it was more like, oh well, if Rodgers says I have to go here. Now they're butting head. Now they're trying to figure out what's going to make me the best and you the best,
Yep.
and how
Yep.
can we do this together? I had no problem with it. People were freaking out, and please.
Communication, attention. You
Yeah.
know what that shows me? Attention to details.
Yeah, and that's how you win. That's how
Yes.
you win.
Listen, Parcells, Belichick, they always preach attention to detail.
Yeah.
Details.
Yeah. Agree. And with that being said, Kevin, I'm glad we're back. It's been a while.
Hell
Families
yeah.
happen, life happens, but it's good to be back. And hopefully
I'm
we'll
ready.
do this for the next 40 weeks as long as we can. This will be fun. We'll have a lot to talk about as news comes.
Hopefully we're doing this right into February.
Yeah.
And talking about our team.
Yeah. I got some feelers out there. We're going to try to get some people on the show, so it'll be fun. It'll be
Hell
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're back, man.
Yeah. And whoever we always say it, if you want to come on, put it in the comments. We'd love to have you on.
Listen, we love to go at it. Fan of any team.
Yeah.
If we're playing you that week, you want to come on, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
I'm hoping one of our old buddies who's a 49er fan will come on with us right before week 1. Yep. I know we'll have some of our Patriot brothers come on. I might have a Raider fan or 2 coming on as well.
So we'll get Tim on.
Yeah.
Listen, he told me today the Raiders are already winning the Super Bowl.
So. All right, so that's good. Let's have him on.
Yeah.
Let's have him on. I have another Raider fan who might want to come on, and we'll see.
And I told him that Adams will be a Jet by Halloween. So relax.
All right, so we'll have to have him on whenever he's ready.
Yeah.
You know, even in preseason before everything kicks up, if we could get him on.
Yep.
But it'll be fun. All right, Sounds my good. Brother, another good one. Hopefully more to come, a lot more to come. We'll have some more information as camp heats up and the preseason starts next week for us Jets.
Yep, get into the games here. Let's go.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, you guys, it's great to be back. Again, like, share, whatever you want to do. Leave comments in the comments section. Come on as a guest. We'd love to have you. And until then, I'll talk to you next week, brother.
Yep.
All right. See you guys later. And
yeah.
Talk to you later.